Good evening, Giants fans, and welcome to your Big Blue Breakdown. I'm your host, bringing you the pulse of New York Giants football, right here from the heart of the Meadowlands. Let's start with a question that's got every fan buzzing. Is Brian Daboll's time with the G-Men running out? After a gut-wrenching 33-32 loss to the Denver Broncos in Week 7, the heat is on, and the hot seat meter for Coach Daboll is climbing faster than a Daniel Jones scramble on 3rd and long. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the state of Big Blue, from the rise of rookie sensation Jackson Dart to the ghosts of Giants past haunting MetLife Stadium. Let's get to it. First, the headline that's got everyone talking. The Giants dropped a heartbreaker to the Denver Broncos, 33-32, in a game that felt like a roller coaster ride through Giants history. Up 19-0, then 26-8 in the fourth quarter, New York had this one in the bag. Or so we thought. Costly penalties, questionable play calling, and a defensive collapse that left fans speechless turned a surefire win into a devastating loss. Matt Verderame over at Sports Illustrated slapped an 8 out of 10 on Daboll's hot seat meter, trailing only Miami's Mike McDaniel. That's scorching territory. Folks, just a week ago, Daboll was riding high after a gritty Thursday night football win over the rival Philadelphia Eagles. But now, trust is fading faster than the Giants' lead in crunch time. Let's break down what went wrong against Denver. The Giants were cruising, with rookie quarterback Jackson Dart slinging the ball like a young Eli Manning in his prime. Dart, the 22-year-old out of Ole Miss, has been a breath of fresh air for this offense. Despite grim circumstances, no Saquon Barkley, a patchwork offensive line, he's keeping plays alive, hitting receivers like Malik Neighbors with pinpoint accuracy, and giving fans a reason to believe in the future. But even Dart's heroics couldn't save the day. The defense, under new coordinator Shane Bowen, imploded in the fourth quarter, giving up a staggering 33 points. Bowen's decision to rush just 3 players on Denver's final drive? Let's just say it had Giants fans screaming at their TVs louder than they did during the David Tyree helmet catch in Super Bowl 42. Penalties didn't help either. 57 flags for 506 yards this season, ranking 28th and 30th in the NFL. That's not the disciplined, hard-hitting defense we expect from a franchise that produced legends like Lawrence Taylor and Michael Strahan. Now, let's zoom out for some context. Brian Daboll came to New York in 2022 with a resume that sparkled brighter than the lights at MetLife. Fresh off a Super Bowl run as Buffalo's offensive coordinator, he led the Giants to a 9-7-1 record and a playoff berth in his first year, earning NFL Coach of the Year honors. Giants Nation was electric. Fans packed the stands, chanting Daboll, Daboll, as Big Blue upset the Vikings in a wild card round. But since then, it's been a rough ride. An 11-30 record over the last 2+ seasons has fans and co-owner John Mara raising eyebrows. The team's regressed from that magical 2022 campaign, and while 2025 has shown flashes of rejuvenation, thanks to Dart and a revitalized offense, the same old mistakes keep rearing their ugly heads. Blown leads, penalties, and questionable decisions are piling up like laundry in a college dorm. Let's talk history for a moment, because the Giants are no strangers to adversity or triumph. This is the franchise that gave us the Polo Grounds, where Mel Hein and Tuffy Lehmans laid the foundation for Big Blue's legacy in the 1930s. It's the team that moved to Yankee Stadium, then Giant Stadium, and now calls the state-of-the-art MetLife Stadium home. It's the team of Y.A. Tittle's rocket arm, Phil Simms' grit, and Eli Manning's 2 Super Bowl MVPs against the mighty Patriots. Who can forget 2007, when the Giants, as a wild card team, stunned Tom Brady's 18-0 Patriots with that Tyreek catch and a ferocious pass rush? Or 2011, when Manning outdueled Brady again, with Mario Manningham's sideline grab sealing the deal? Those moments are woven into the fabric of Giants fandom, and they set a high bar. But they also remind us a recurring theme: late-game heroics, and sometimes late-game heartbreak. This loss to Denver feels like a throwback to those heartbreaking moments. The Giants have a knack for snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, a trend that predates Daboll. Think back to the 2003 season, when a 4-12 record under Jim Fassel signaled the end of an era. Or 2016, when a playoff return under Ben McAdoo fizzled out fast. Daboll's not the first coach to face the Meadowlands pressure cooker, but he's got to answer for present. His decision to stick with Shane Bowen, despite fan backlash, raises questions. Bowen replaced Wink Martindale, a fan favorite whose aggressive, blitz-heavy schemes had Giants defenders flying around like LT in his heyday. Bowen's more conservative approach? It's not clicking yet, especially after that three-man rush debacle in Denver. And Daboll's refusal to shake things up has fans wondering if he's the right man to lead this team forward. Let's bring in a fictional voice from the locker room to get a sense of the mood. Imagine star defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence, the heart of this defense, speaking to reporters after the game. "Man, it's tough. We had that game. We were locked in, ready to put away, but we let it slip. Coach Daboll's got our back, though. We got to clean up those penalties. Play smarter. Jackson's giving us a spark, and we're not giving up on this season." That's the kind of leadership you expect from a player like Lawrence, a two-time Pro Bowler who's been a force since being drafted 17th overall in 2019. But even he can't fix the team's discipline issues alone. Now, let's crunch some numbers. The Giants sit at 2-5 after 7 weeks, a far cry from the 4-3 record they could have had without turnovers in New Orleans or that Denver collapse. Offensively, they're showing promise. Dart's completion percentage hovers around 65%, with 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns, and just 4 interceptions through 7 games. Compare that to Daniel Jones' 2023 season, where he threw 6 picks and 6 starts before an ACL injury ended his year. Dart's mobility and poise are a game changer, and he's got weapons like Malik Nabers, the 2024 first-round pick, who's already racked up 400 receiving yards. Defensively, though, the numbers aren't as kind. Allowing 33 points in a single quarter is a red flag, and the 506 penalty yards are a league-wide embarrassment. For context, the 1986 Giants, led by Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor, had just 44 penalties all season en route to a Super Bowl. Discipline matters, and right now, it's a glaring weakness. So, what's the outlook? The NFC East is as brutal as ever. The Eagles, despite their own struggles, remain a threat with Jalen Hurts. The Cowboys, led by Dak Prescott, are always a wild card. And don't sleep on the Commanders, who found new life under Dan Quinn. If the Giants can sweep Philly, something they've done before, like in 2000 when they went 2-0 against the Eagles en route to a Super Bowl appearance, it could cool Daboll's hot seat. A wild card spot is still within reach, especially with winnable games against teams like the Bengals and Falcons coming up. But another collapse or two, and John Mara might pull the plug. Giants ownership isn't known for infinite patience. Just ask Tom Coughlin, who won 2 Super Bowls but was shown the door after a string of losing seasons. Let's hear from a fictional fan to capture the mood at MetLife. Picture Joe from Bayonne, a season ticket holder since the Giants stadium days, been outside the stadium. "I've seen it all, man. LT sacking Elway, Eli beating Brady. But this, blowing a 26-8 lead, that's not Giants football. Daboll's got to get this team in line, or we need someone who can. Jackson's a real deal, though. Kid's got heart." Joe's not wrong. Dart's emergence is a silver lining in this storm cloud. At 22, he's got the tools to be the next great Giants quarterback, but a coaching change could stun his growth. Look at Zach Wilson's struggles with the Jets after constant coordinator changes. Stability matters for a young